Through the years, we've gone through some very painful experiences where we have identified site conditions that are out of tolerances, but we've proceeded to the job on a verbal approval. When the job fails or there are issues because of the site conditions, the responsibility comes back to us because we are the professionals and should not have proceeded. The person that gave us the verbal approval may have another version of what was said. In most cases, we are not dealing directly with the homeowner, but with the contractor as well. It can get complicated when we're taking instructions from both the homeowner and the contractor. This can become dangerous as the homeowner and contractor may have different interpretations of the job. For us, the person paying our invoice for the product or installation is considered our client, and that is who we have to take direction from. Quite often we are in a situation where people have purchased a new home or condo and want to have the new floors installed the day they take possession. Sometimes the new homeowner is able to get us in prior to possession to assess the job. This is good for measuring, but if we're unable to remove carpet and see the condition and levelness of the subfloor, we may have issues. In nail-down installations, subfloor repairs are usually minor, and the boards will bend and be held firmly with the fasteners if there's any dips in the subfloor. This is not the case in condos where there can be huge differences in height at expansion joints or where the concrete is not level. Carpet will hide these issues and make it difficult to assess the amount of repairs required. Whether it be a full glue down or a floating floor, the flatness of the subfloor is critical to your floor's long-term success. With a floating edge glue floor, the uneven subfloor can cause the glue joints to break and come apart. Unlike a wood-based subfloor, the proper leveling could take a contractor a few days extra, which will add more cost and time to the project. When we go into a job blindly, the client needs to understand that any surprises are not our responsibility. We will identify issues that will affect the integrity of the project and recommend what needs to be done to bring the conditions up to the tolerances that will ensure a proper long-term installation. We follow industry guidelines and tolerances when assessing subfloors. The flatness of a wood-based panel product subfloor must be within 1/4 of an inch over 10 feet or 3/16 of an inch over 6 feet, and 3/16 of an inch over 10 feet or 1/8 of an inch over 6 feet for concrete. These measurements can be taken with a straight edge or a string. Condo buildings can have adjoining slabs with a 3/16 of an inch difference in height where the two slabs meet. This is not acceptable because the height difference is abrupt and not over 10 feet. It is definitely not in our best interest to find issues that will delay the project, as it has a domino effect on our scheduling as well. When our installation crews find subfloors that are out of tolerance, they'll bring it to our attention and we'll bring it to your attention. FaceTiming the job site with everyone present is a quick way to solve the issues and not delay the progress of the job by having to wait for a formal site meeting. We do not do any structural subfloor work or complete concrete leveling. We can explain the consequences of not having this leveling work completed, and the client still may want to proceed with the install. In that case, we'll require the client to sign a waiver releasing us from any issues relating to not doing the proper preparation work. We are proud of what we do and want every job to turn out the best it can be, and we hate to make these compromises in order to meet a deadline. If you have any questions about your site conditions, please don't hesitate to contact us.